Hey guys, and welcome back to another video. And today we're going to take a look at our Clan War League season. So we all played in Tribe Academy because we had not enough people to fill Tribe Gaming and Tribe Academy. So we just decided, okay, let's push the clan level of Tribe Academy a little bit and make sure that we, just get a couple of clan XP in there. And we will take a look in the end where we finished, because there's once again the Clan War League in-game ranking, obviously, even though you can't qualify anymore for Poland, but still there's the ranking. So we will take a look at how we finished, even though we rotated overall like a lot. So if you're taking a look at the clan, like everyone has, we try to give everyone 8 stars, so everyone's getting the full bonus, and that's basically it. So like a couple of us took like less, and a couple of our others had to take more wars. So that's how we did it. And let's jump immediately into the first attack. This is going to be a kind of like an unusual attack, and I did it. I attacked with the witches again, which is not that popular anymore, especially after the last healer nerf / change. Healers are doing like AoE healing, which means they're healing an area and not a single troop. This area got I don't know, decreased, I would say, in one of the last couple of changes, and that was one of the reasons why we saw less and less witches, because witches are working really well with the healers together, because the witches are spawning the troops, the healers are healing the witches, which means it's pretty much non-stop new troops. So that's how the strategy worked. But like I said, because witches tend to split up a little bit, and the healers got nerfed when it comes down to the area healing, it's a little bit tricky for the healers to keep the witches alive. So that's a huge nerf for them. And well, I thought I would still try it. I would try to go in over here. And at this point, I wanted my ramp to actually go way deeper in there. It didn't make it that far, but well, now we start with the bats on the right side because I want to go my troops on the left side. So I just try to take out the right side with all of my bats. But I was super unlucky with red mines. Like this one freaking minion. Take a look at this one freaking minion. It triggered in the beginning a red bomb, and now triggers a red bomb again, and all of my bats are dead. This is so, like, I placed one minion, and this minion nearly entirely ruined my entire attack, because first off, it triggered a red mine next to the Inferno Tower, so I had to use a second freeze. Normally you can take out with 7 bats and 1 freeze Inferno Tower like easily without a rage. And then the stupid minion triggered again a red mine in the end, just to make sure that all of my bats are dead. So was unlucky, but still, I had the witches on my side, and this base wasn't maxed, but I think it wouldn't change anything. But still, it's nice to see some other troops, I guess, and it's going to be interesting because in the early day today, the balance changes went live. So I had to record the video before that, otherwise the replays would have been lost. So I have no clue how much impact the changes actually have. So let me know, how do you guys feel about the balance changes so far? Did you test already the new dragons? Did you test already the new Hawk Riders? And what is your opinion about that? Because I would love to hear that. And let me know what you guys want to see in the future. Maybe dragon attacks? I don't know. Maybe dragon. I can spoil it already, because we'll have at least one dragon attack in this video already. On this, like, this is on the old balance, I don't know, patch. So it's going to be interesting to see how they work after the balance changes. So let's take a look at the next attack. And it's once again Eve Jack with the Electro Dragon Kill Squad. This guy is a god. As soon as it comes down to like Electro Dragon Kill Squads, to Electro in general. So let's see how he does it. He has a lot of value in the core. That's a thing to point out for sure. Like all of the sweepers, the eagle, the queen, the Inferno Tower. Like there's so much stuff in the core, and all of these stuff is so close together, which means as soon as he's getting all of those Electro Dragons in there, it's quite an easy thing for him to take everything out. And since there's this really nice gap in between the core and the town hall, this means he won't activate the town hall. And this means it's less damage for his loons. And that's once again a really nice thing. So he's starting off with his Electro Dragons and his Slammer getting into the base. If you take a look at the Sweeper is not covering his path because the Electro Dragon is taking this way. And once again, there's a gap as well, which means the Dragons have like natural funnel. He's freezing the enemy Queen, Poison as well, then another Rage, just to make sure that all of those bounces are really juicy, and then the Clone Spell. Then he's getting all of those bounces in the core. The Sweeper are gone, the Eagle is gone, this base is kinda like completely smashed and whatever. Over there we have even more bounces on the left side, and then his Electro, his Elalo part is beginning. He still has a freeze spell, which is normally used for the Town Hall, just to make sure that the loons are not getting roasted. And one thing which is important, this is that the Town Hall only has 4 beams. Like normal multi-inferno tower has 5, but with only having 4 beams, it's sometimes better to not use the freeze onto the Town Hall if you have a lot of tanks over there. So let's say you have, I don't know, 2 to 3 lava hounds somewhere. I don't know, like not for Electron, because normally you don't have that many loons with you, hounds with you. But if it's the case that you're having a lot of hounds in front of your loons, don't use the freeze spell because only 4 units can get targeted. So that's normally a waste. So try to save it for, I don't know, something like the Inferno Tower, for example. But yeah, that's something which not that many people know, even though kind of obvious in the game. But for example, I always thought, okay, there are 5 beams, obviously, because I was so used to the Inferno Tower. So let's take a look at the next attack, and this is going to be the Dragon attack from Vale. And he once again is using the dragons in combination with heal and a clone spell. So let's take a look at how he does it. First off, he's going for the upper part with the 2 air defenses, and then he's trying to wall break in to make sure that he's getting even more value with the Eagle. So he's breaking in over there. Queen is going around, which isn't planned. The Queen is supposed to go inside, which isn't working perfectly, sadly. Otherwise, he would have gotten everything over here. So this means this attack already went wrong. This isn't as planned. Otherwise, it would have looked completely different, I think. But still, it's still looking good. And you guys know already the result, which spoils everything already, kinda. But still, Queen is still going. I would like speed this up a little bit because he won't use the Queen ability too early. He knows when to use it. So he can save it a little bit longer, then taking out the Warden. And as soon as everything is started, just the dragons into the Town Hall in combination with the dragons onto the Eagle. He waited for the giant, like for the Giga Bomb to go off because he has still the heal, so it doesn't matter too much. And all of the dragons are pretty much circling the base. Meanwhile, the Slammer inside of the base is killing pretty much everything with the Clone and the Rage, just to make sure that everything is getting cleaned up. And once again, if those dragons have 300 more HP, they could be scary. So that's cool to see that we see like a small meta change as well. And one good thing is that Supercell is not waiting too long with this. Otherwise, it would be complete horror to build a base for Worlds. So you have like now, I think, around 6 to 7 weeks to build the bases, which isn't too bad, I guess. So let's take a look at the next one in war number 6 on number 3. Let's take a look, and here we go from Maxi. And this was a beauty of a charge and a really ballsy charge as well. So let's see how this goes. Both sweepers pointing in those directions, which means he can target this one. But now let's check it out. You have 3 bowlers, and this is how you do it when you have to plan on a creative level. First off, I have to pause this pretty much, wait a second. First off, he's sniping the Archer Tower. Second, he's tanking the multi-mortar for his bowler. The bowler is bouncing the mortar, and now he's coming in with a giant and 2 more bowlers to bounce this air defense. This is crazy, but you will see in a second why he's doing that. First off, obviously this part was for funneling for his queen. This part was for making sure that there's no air defense, so there's no like single target damage at the top, or like not too much. And this means as soon as this wizard tower is down and the queen is charging in here, taking everything out, this inferno tower is really easy to target with his slammer. So this is like next level stuff in my opinion, and just crazy good attack, really nice funneling, and really nice usage of those boulders. Boulders are super underrated when it comes down to funneling and especially creative usage, because like you saw, you can use them on so many different level. Like not only, yeah, I'm doing a kill squad or I'm doing P.E.K.K.A smash, whatever. You can use them for different stuff as well. Get creative, like Maxi just did. Now he's starting off with his queen. Because he had to do so much funneling at the top, obviously the eagle is getting activated kind of early. So he has to start with his Lalo. And the ballsy thing about this attack is check out where the town hall is. Like the jump spell is supposed to get the queen inside this town hall, like the Inferno Tower compartment next to the town hall, to take the town hall out, but at the same time the eagle is shooting all the time on the queen, the expos are shooting on the queen, and the Lado is coming from the other side. So this is super risky at this point. He's using the next rage because, well, he has to keep his queen alive. He has to make sure that his queen is actually going for the town hall and freezing the enemy king. So his queen is staying on the town hall. The town hall is going down, and this means the queen pretty much did her job. So queen is still going strong, taking a couple of more defenses out, and this means this is going to be a freaking overkill. No warden is getting used. Warden is, I don't know, dude, there were like 4 pubs. There are like 1 million loons. Don't go to the pubs. Freaking hell. And that's basically how he did. Completely wrecked the space. Still the warden, like I said. Queen is still alive. Triggers finally the tornado trap, which is like 99% of the time in the Clan War League next to the town hall. And yeah, that's basically it for the replays I wanted to show you. And now we take a look at how we finished the season. And it was actually not too bad for swapping around so many players. Let's check it out, and we finished in number 13. So not too bad, not too bad. We have this couple of same guys at the top again. We have the second guys, I think, are Nova. We have the Blaze guys. We have the iTzu guys. Vatang is up there. So most of the guys you already know are up there. Really nicely done. We're not too far away, even though, like you said, we rotated a lot and we took everyone in to take the 8 stars. So that was a nice season, and yeah, let me know how your season ended, and as well, let me know how you like the balance changes, how you guys already tried the new Hawks, the new Dragons, and let me know if you guys want to see some Dragon videos in the future. That's it for this video. I hope you guys liked it. I will see you guys in the next one.